It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance. And the Longhorns will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bulldogs offense will be first on the attack. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So the Texas Longhorns offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love them.
They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Working that left side. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw, it's Westbrook. Bringing the heat. Fires on the move. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They just keep firing. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Got the first down, looking for more. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. He'll keep it himself. Oh, what a move. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're working that left side. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense. And that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Reads it, fires complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. On the option, the pitch. Touchdown, Longhorns! Great job by the back on the option.
It looks like the offense just had the defense confused on that option play. Nobody accounting for the pitch man. The running back able to walk in.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. UCF has the lead right now, but this night's crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside the bounce house. They're up by 7 over West Virginia. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Westbrook. Complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. Breaks into the open. Tag! And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Westbrook. A little release to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll look to pin them deep. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his target down the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Across the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Longhorns. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
A loss of 5 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Trying play action. Here's a Heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Here comes the Texas offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll run it from the gun. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. He leaves it with his back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Surging forward on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now they're going to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. No good. Flag on the field, and the kicker's going to have a little bit shorter distance to work with here. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Under fire. Gets it to him on the screen. Fouls through the defense. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. And the Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll move the tight end. He'll do it himself. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Texas! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You could tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Michigan State.
Off play action on first down.
Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Dropping back, it's Westbrook. Now improvising. He's going to... Oh, he's got some space. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Caught over the middle. It's Lawson. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
First down, Bulldogs.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Catch in the middle, it's Lawson. He's going to be a little short. It'll be 4th down from the 44. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give to the back. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking downfield very late in the half. That's caught. It's Suggs. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable 1st half so far in Starkville.
Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Landry. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Brings up 2nd down.
Finds his man. It's Suggs. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Never a doubt. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Pocket breaking down. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll take it on the return. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
With the catch, it sucks. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Bruce. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads to the right. Got his man. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Longhorns! Texas fight, and fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Mississippi State, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Westbrook. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off for the defense.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Turning it on. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Texas! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 10 over Michigan State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to throw, it's Westbrook. Gets rid of it. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. The Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Lawson. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
That's why, as a defense, you have to gang tackle this guy. You've got to bring multiple bodies to the party because he's just way too strong of a runner. It's too hard to tackle this guy one-on-one, David.
And how about the running back, man? That's a grown man. Like, you could tell, once he gets his feet moving, he is hard to bring down, breaking tackles, making plays. This is a guy that doesn't need a great offensive line because he continues to make plays even when they're not there to be made.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. To throw, it's Westbrook. Oh, they're after him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try the run. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The give to the tailback. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Kept it on the ground on 3rd down. Picked up 5 yards, but it'll still be 4th and 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. A little screen to the running back. Breaks into the open.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Back to throw, it's Griffin. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Stands in and takes the hit. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Chancellor. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, you could tell this offense is frustrated, giving up another sack, and they're out of sync, out of sorts. They're just not used to this. This trigger man's usually good. This offense is usually good. They've had a day they would love to forget.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the grab. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Dropping back, it's Griffin. Big guy smells it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback keeper. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on 3rd and goal? And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Absolutely perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Pulls and fires complete. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense working from the pistol.
Brings up 2nd down.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The option look. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.